losing faith. I feel this life ain't fair sometimes. I feel this mic don't work sometimes. I'm speaking out when the world don't shine, but the world don't hear me most of the time. People complain, wanna be changed, live every day doing the same, wondering why we could never be better, but never realize we're creating the pain. We point every finger, let the blame linger. These problems are calling us telephone ringer. We killing each other, we grilling each other, not feeling each other, won't chill with each other until we discover we're making this mess. Issues are here that no one will address. Wait till these problems get out of control, then we decide to protest. We need some success to come next. I confess that we're losing this war on humanity. We're cursing this life profanity. We care how we look, vanity. The violence we're seeing, nobody is fleeing, agreeing that this is insanity. The days that we waste, the lives that we take, the hearts that we break, we're losing our faith.
Eyes unseen me.
We're losing faith.
Truth concealed now.
We're losing faith.
There is a call for
We're losing faith.
faithful hearts in
We're losing faith.
hearts return to
Where's our faith?
love and truth.
Where's our faith?
There is a call for the
Where's our faith?
faithful hearts in
Where's our faith? What happened to our trust in God? I know we feel this life is hard, but all of a sudden we disregard the truth that moves our faith in God. Too many distractions to ever gain traction. It's time to wake up and get up and show up and let everyone know we'll take action. It just takes a fraction. Get all of the facts in. Just need a few now to get people's reactions. What happened to people relying on prayer? To bend on their knees and hope Jesus is there. How many are reading about all these things in the crazy of this life? I don't think many care. The future is coming, we're running from it. We're coming from it. I know some will commit more regrettable crimes and learn nothing from it. Love can commit if we let it take over. Life isn't over. Time to get up, let the dirt off our shoulder. Hoping and praying my children will live in a better time when they get older. We need a revival to change us, to cherish the life that He gave us. The sacrifice is what made us. Where's the faith that saved us?
eyes unseen me.
We're losing faith.
Truth concealed now.
We're losing faith.
There is a call for
We're losing faith.
faithful hearts in
We're losing faith.
hearts return to
Where's our faith?
love and truth.
Where's our faith?
There is a call for the
Where's our faith?
faithful hearts in
Let's find our faith. Never thought my life had a purpose to it. Every day was a mess, who could help me through it? I'm ashamed of who I became, I knew it. Living each day, no hope, I blew it. Thinking of giving up, this is the end. Life is too hard, it's never my friend. Great is a miracle God can send. I'm failing a lot, becoming a trend. My story is what life has told me. Was left at birth, no parents to hold me. They never were there, I lost my faith. Believing my life was just a mistake. Identity's gone, it can't be replaced. Abandonment's real, it's what I face. But I'm seeing now that Jesus always answered me. Anytime that I would fall, I know He'd stand for me. A girl from Seoul, Korea had a plan for me. I know my worth now after Jesus went and took a chance on me. I'm treasured. I feel His hands on me.
The joy of being treasured. Oh, the beauty of being yours. Treasure, treasure, that's my name. Oh, the hope of being found by You. I was lost, but You called me, changed my name to treasure, treasure, that's my name.
Too many of us are losing out, we're giving up. All the promises that Jesus wrote, we're ripping up. I see this all too clearly now, this life is not worth living. If this world could never understand the blessings they've been given. I'm picturing Him on the cross, remembering the life He lost. I close my eyes, I see the cost. He gave His life, the greatest loss. He thought of me. In the midst of all this pain, His love remained. He knew my name, cause He still thought of me. struggle, I saw that he cared for me. It's true that life could be hard sometimes, but never forget what God will find. To be known as treasure, to know that Jesus would find. My life was worth something, the cross was the sign.
Oh, the joy of being treasured. Oh, the beauty of being yours. Treasure, treasure, that's my name. That's my name.
Life, I never had nothing. I seen my mom and daddy struggling to give us what we need and extra something here and there. But the greatest gift of all was the gospel of God. When I was lost in sin, he came and met me in a puddle of blood beneath the rugged cross I laid. What have I done? Looking up, I'm at the feet of God's only begotten son. I'm humble, but at the same time I feel terrified. Crown of thorns on his head, ain't no fire in his eyes. And I made sure that he's dead, I see him bleeding from his side. Then it hit me, I'm made in God's image. Why do I feel so blind? I crucified Jesus, I was there on that day. I told him, hang him on that tree. I told him, put him on display. I'm crushed under weight, all of a sudden my dismay is lifted. Raised up my head, he told me it's okay. Then he looked me in my eyes and told me that I'm forgiven. He touched the cold to my lip and sent me on a mission.
People come and people go. It's hard to really know who's here to stay. But I made you a promise and I locked it in the gates of heaven. And now the second time my mind brought you this far. Just a little while you'll hear me say, I know it was a struggle, but I love you when you made it at last. You made it at last.
The clouds open up and I see him. He's standing with the saints. And since that first day that I seen him, things ain't been the same. Life is so much meaning now, purpose flowing through my veins. We call ourselves kings, only here to be affecting change. I love my city and I love my people, and I know they got a problem with sitting under that steeple. But God will not be mocked, and we were made for way more than this. Worshiping women's bodies, tall rims and nice whips. Elevate success to how much is in our salary. Broadcasted on the airwaves, proclaiming fallacies that if we get to where they at, that means we have it all. Always chasing something more, can't we see we're bound to fall? I tell you from experience, that thirst is never gratified. And on that day that I was at his feet, wrath was satisfied. I believed the lies, but now I'm resting in his arms. He made a promise to me, I just responded to the call.
People come and people go. It's hard to really know who's here to stay. But I made you a promise and I locked it in the gates of heaven. And now the second time my mind brought you this far. Just a little while you'll hear me say, I know it was a struggle, but I love you when you made it at last. You made it at last.
Yo, my mind is a house with walls, covered in lyrics, they're all over the place. The songs in the mirrors, written all over the floors, all over the chairs. And you get the uncut version of life when I go downstairs. That's where I write when I'm in a bad place and need to release, and let out the version of NF you don't want to see. I put holes in the walls with both of my fists till they bleed. And you might get a glimpse of how I cope with all this anger in me. Physically abused, now that's the room that I don't want to be in. That picture ain't blurry at all, I just don't want to see it. And these walls ain't blank, I just think I don't want to see them. But why not? I'm in here, so I might as well read them. I gotta thank you for this anger that I carry around. Wish I could take a match and burn this whole room to the ground. Matter of fact, I think I'ma burn this room right now. Somehow this memory for some reason just moved you down. To put me in the corner so you could see the fear in my eyes. Then took me downstairs and beat me till I screamed and I cried. Congratulations, you'll always have a room in my mind, but I'ma keep the door shut and lock the lyrics inside.
Insidious as blind inception. What's reality with all these questions? Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in. Broken legs, but I chase perfection. These walls are my blank expression. My mind is a home I'm trapped in, and it's lonely inside this mansion. Inside this mansion.
Yo, my mind is a house with walls, covered in pain. See, my problem is I don't fix things, I just try to repaint. Cover them up like it never happened. Say I wish I could change. Are you confused? Come upstairs and I'll show you what I mean. This room's full of regrets, just keeps getting fuller it seems. Moment I walk into, it's the same moment that I wanna leave. I get sick to my stomach every time I look at these things, but it's hard to look past when this is the room where I sleep. I look around, one of the worst things I wrote on these walls was the moment I realized that I was losing my mom. And one of the first things I wrote was I wish I would've called, but I should just stop now, we ain't got enough room in this song. And I regret the fact that I struggle trying to find who I am, and I lie to myself and say I do the best that I can. Shrug it off like it ain't nothing, like it's out of my hand, and get ticked off whenever I see it affecting my plans. And I regret watching these trust issues eat me alive, and at the rate I'm going, I'll probably still be there when I die. Congratulations, you'll always have a room in my mind. The question is, will I ever clean the walls off in time? Oof.
Insidious as blind inception. What's reality with all these questions? Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in. Broken legs, but I chase perfection. These walls are my blank expression. My mind is a home I'm trapped in, and it's only inside this mansion.
Keep your head, don't look down. We will rise above the clouds. Let go of what we know, and we won't touch the ground. Keep your head, don't lose sight of the hope you hold inside. Fix your eyes to the sky, 'cause we were made to fly. I thank the Lord that I'm in His good graces. All I know is I'm free and it's feeling so amazing. Everything I've been through, bringing me close to you. The fact that I'm here is proof. What am I without you, without you? Another eagle with these wings that are broken, that was made for something greater, and doesn't even notice who runs along the ground but should be higher than the wind. Don't be scared of your purpose. If you really want to live, you better fly. Fly, fly, fly. Keep your head, don't look down. We will rise above the clouds. Let go of what we know, and we won't touch the ground. Keep your head, don't lose sight of the hope you hold inside. Fix your eyes to the sky, 'cause we were made to fly.
To the Columbine shooters, Timothy McVeigh, outcasted literally, we've driven you away to the fringes of society, living disengaged. To the many people like you being ridiculed today, listen, I can't justify the unspeakable things you did. I can't. How would you feel if no one cared, if you even lived? Understand, man, these people had problems from the start of their life, and it led them to bad outcomes. Every man is born with a nature that's wicked, but we cultivate that darkness the more that hatred's inflicted into the soul, 'cause we were born to be loved, and when it's not received, well, it leaves its deep cut. Cause hurt people, yeah. In a mind that could've shined, it turns lethal. So who's to blame for the pain in him that left a stain that he can't forgive? You were not blameless. For you with the braces, and you who wasn't cool enough, no one would ever just come and sit next to you at lunch. School is tough, emotional rejection is what you probably felt when you're not socially accepted. And I'll be mad because the culture and its message tells them if they don't got it, catapult into some debt quick. And as believers, we're so prone to be infected that if I don't know so-and-so, I'm not showing up on your guest list. We just don't realize how psychologically fragile people are. We don't see their heart, just a masked smile. We see delinquents and write them off like a bad child, not knowing we contribute to making them that wild. They are not a number, that is God's creation. We all have a purpose, I am not clicheing. Please listen to everything that I've got to say, then imagine
to your every decision, affecting the population.
Father, forgive us for we know not just what we do. Long ago those words were spoken, but they still are true. We contribute more than we know to the catastrophic. Instead of being responsible, we sit back and watch it. But hey, we made a mad way. If society the bar that we help shape and act like, hey, but though society rejected, with open arms I can say finally accepted. Come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby, come on.
I can relate to you. I know what it's like, not because I'm black, but because I'm white. Moved to the burbs straight from the gutter in Cleveland. So preppy people see me and think I'm someone that pretends. Up to that point, I never had a white friend. They say I'm not acting according to my skin. It never gets exposed that society is quick to isolate those who don't fit a mold. I know we all got a past to regrets, but how we treat people today has got lasting effects. Yeah. Like girls I'm taken advantage of. And now lesbians, how can I wash my hands of them? Like I ain't play a role in that. Like an ex-dealer seeing a fiend that he sold some crack. Looking back like it's a problem I created. See everything we do as some type of manifestation.
Father, forgive us for we know not just what we do. Long ago those words were spoken, but they still are true. We contribute more than we know to the catastrophic. Instead of being responsible, we sit back and watch it. Hey, we made a mad way. If society the bar that we help shape and act like, hey, but though society rejected, with open arms I can say finally accepted. Come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby, come on.
Bye. Ever had to say that to everything you know? Cause in your spirit you're feeling the Lord telling you go, whoa. Smell it, fear seeping through my pores, second guessing he said it. Send me a sign, is it your voice? I really can't tell. Is it my connection? My signal keeps sending me failure, yeah. Led by the spirit into the wilderness, see pain, it don't mean you ain't hear him. Tears coming down my wifey's eyes, we got no friends and I'm feeling like nothing I can do to dry those cries. Got it all ball inside, feeling so tired, feeling like why I'm following you, she's following me. What we gon' do, what it's gon' be? She done left all of her family and she's fighting, although she's hurting. I know that you're truly with us. Spirit is truly working, producing something within us. Yeah, no, this ain't strange, cause I know your aim to glorify your holy name as we go through these growing pains. For me, my wife, and my family to be stripped away from everything we've known. It's been hard, but we're testaments to the fact that God brings growth through our pains.
Check my records, I got some priors like Harlem Nights. I need Jesus Davis' son, like a Harley bike. Wasn't hardly right, what I did was wrong. And it ticks me off, and it sets me off. And I hate the consequences, cause death results. But I know I reap what I sow like Betsy Ross. Yeah, he ain't tip me, but he let me fall. Now I carry all that pain, sin left me scarred. He let me fall, he ain't let me go. And now I went astray, sin left me broke. Yeah, the light for me ain't no crystal stair, but I keep climbing cause the diamond is crystal clear. At times I'm quiet, I get a chair, sit and stare and think about the ways that sin affected my fiscal year. Yeah, the tide is turning now, I'm shifting gears. Though I'm weak, he's giving strength in the midst of tears.
My soul takes the broken, makes them whole, takes the bound, makes them free, takes the weak and makes them strong. All of my sins have been erased. He has lifted my disgrace. I'm overjoyed that Jesus would make me whole.
felt dead and lonely, only God knows. When Jesus came and breathed life on my dry bones. I know a lot, knowing a lot's not wrong, but now it's all about application like the iPhone. Yeah, I got hang-ups like dial tones. Yeah, but Jesus hung up and died, so no condemnation, that's my consolation. Am I still guilty? Not a conversation. Now I just wanna proclaim it in the congregation. God is good and Dr. Jesus got a lot of patience. Yeah, I'm on the operating table, heart palpitating, looking what the plot is shaping. Gotta thank the body, cause y'all came behind me. When my foot slipped and I sank in the valley, and something supernatural happened when the saints rallied. My true friends held me up like a bank robbery, and that's foolproof. I can't even front like a gold tooth. I hate what I had to go through, but I love the fact that I got to know you. So what you are witnessing now is the whole truth.
DJ Rumple, keep it locked.
When I was dead, revive my soul. Takes the broken, makes them whole. Takes the bound, makes them free. Takes the weak and makes them strong. All of my sins have been erased. He has lifted my disgrace. I'm overjoyed, overjoyed that Jesus would make me whole.
Father give a mud, so how much more will the Father in heaven show his love? From every jot and tittle, things big and small, every hair on your head, yeah, he cares for it all. He sees your needs and knows them, from the job that you lose, the car breaking down, kids giving you blues. So when the weight that's on you brings you to your knees, trust is where you should be, and cast on your knees. That's why the veil was cracked, that's why the grace was shown, to give you access to the King on the throne.
Lay it all down at his feet when it makes no sense. It's okay, it's alright, because he sees and knows your needs. It's alright, it's okay, it's alright. So don't stress, go to your knees. All your worries couldn't add a single moment to your life. Cause when you worry, you don't trust him. Turn and run to the light. And don't be anxious, he'll give you peace that transcends all your strife. He's got amazing plans for you, so run with all your might. It's alright, it's okay, it's alright, because he sees and knows your needs. It's alright, it's okay, it's alright. So don't stress, go to your knees. It's alright, oh, oh. 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 It's alright,
Yeah, I got upstate like a month ago. I was talking to fans and one of them pulled me aside and said we never met, but I swear that you know who I am. I've been through a lot, I don't know how to express it to people. Don't think that I can, but I got that mansion CD on rotation. That's real for me, Nate, you do not understand. It's crazy for me, kids hit me up, say they slitting they wrists on the daily. This music is more than you think, don't book me for just entertainment. It's entertaining, hearing these parents, they telling their kids my music is violent. You gotta be kidding me. I guess that your definition of violence in mine is something that we look at differently. How do you picture me? Want me to smile? You want me to laugh? You want me to walk in the stage with a smile on my face when I'm mad and put on a mask? For real though, I mean, what you expect from me? I'm trying to do this respectfully. They say that life is a race. I knew my problems would probably catch up eventually. I do my best to be calm. How you gon' write me and tell me you slaughter my family? That's just a glimpse of the stuff that gets said to me. These are the parts of my life they don't never see. Woo! I am aware it's aggressive.
receptive. I am not here for acceptance. I don't know what you expected, but what you expect when you walk in a therapy session.
And told me her life's full of drama. Said her dad is abusive, apparently he likes to beat on her mama. I got so angry inside, I wanted to tell her to give me his number. But what you gon' do with it, right? You gon' hit him up, then they'll start hitting her harder, that's real. These kids, they come to my shows with tears in their eyes. Imagine someone looking at you and saying your music's the reason that they're alive. Sometimes I don't know how to handle it. This type of life isn't glamorous. This ain't an act for the cameras. You see me walk on these stages, but have no idea what I'm dealing with after it. I put it all in the open. This is the way that I cope with all my emotion. I'm taking pictures with thousands of people, but honestly, I feel like nobody knows me. I'm trying to deal with the pressure. I'm trying to deal with the pressure. How you gon' tell me my music does not have a message when I'm looking out at this crowd full of people I know are affected? I got some things in my life I know I should let them go. Let me jot it down. Let me take a mental note. I'll put it all on this microphone. Think about that for a minute. What is the point of this song? I'm just venting, but what you expect from a therapy session? About me, that doesn't worry me. I know I handle some things immaturely. I know that I need to grow in maturity. I ain't gonna walk on these stages in front of these people and act like I live my life perfectly. That doesn't work for me. Christian is not the definition of a perfect me. Woo! I ain't the type to be quiet. I ain't gonna sit here in silence if I wouldn't say what I say to your face. And I promise you I wouldn't say it in private. I am not lying. People go off on my page and I'm trying to quit the replying, but this is ridiculous. I'm passionate, man. I really mean what I'm writing. Yeah, I need to keep it 100. Okay, I'll keep it 100. I see a whole lot of talking on socials, but honestly, I don't see nothing in public. I kinda love it, yeah. Why don't you write us some happy raps? That would be awesome. All of your music is moody and dark, man. Don't get me started. You wanna know what it's like if you met me in person? Listen to my verses. This music is not just for people who sit in the pews and pray at the churches. Nah, I've been rejected. I don't expect everyone to respect it. I don't expect you to get my perspective, but what you expect from a therapy session? I mean, I think sometimes people, they confuse what I'm doing. I write about life, I write about things that I'm actually dealing with. Something that I'm actually experiencing. This is real for me. Like, this is something that personally helps me as well. I'm not confused about who gave me the gift. God gave me the gift and he gave me the ability to do this, and he also gave me this as an outlet. And that's what music is for me. When I feel something, whether it's anger, it's a passion about something, a frustration, like, this is where I go. That's the whole NF real music thing, man. This is real for me. I need this. This is a therapy for me.
Okay. I'll read it for you. Just pay attention. Dear everybody listening, I thank you for the opportunity to hear the truth indeed, although it can be sickening. Ever since I started this, I had a hold of what it's supposed to be like in this victory. But it's really hard, fam. Every time I share the gospel, people tell me it's a large scam. Try and tell me that my God can't rise from the dead because he ain't live. Created by their parents, they ain't come from a rib. Looking at creation, he ain't do this in 6 days. Probably a bang dang, now we exist. That's how it is, they all in your face. Ask a bunch of ton of questions, guess it's time for debate. All of a sudden it's a lesson packing all at your faith. They be gunning for your neck and checking all that you say. Hey, maybe you should tone it down a tad, huh? Maybe you should breathe. Forgive me if I'm sorta sounding mad, huh? I'm just being me. I just wanna show you that there's a hope. I just wanna show you I just wanna open your eyes and show you something you ain't used to. Something that is useful. Something you can take up off the shelf and place it on you like a belt. It helps rebuild the old into a new you. Restart. Here I am in this game now. Woo. I'ma stand when it rains down. Woo. I'm the man in this place now. Only cause my plan's in the hands of the great now. Who? Jesus. Yeah, I know they hate it. Most people leave it the moment I say it, but I'm unashamed to hop up on the mic and proclaim it. They think I'm crazy. Ha! Yeah, that's probably true. You think I got a screw loose? Yeah, there's probably two. Rattle in my brain, I hear him shake when I move. Battling insane thoughts doesn't disprove that there's a body who hopped up on the wood and gave his body just so you can probably deny him and spit in his face. Might as well kill him yourself. You're dying, get in the grave. Hit it sloppy. Throw the dirt on it, oh my gosh, what a topping. Now the corpse in it is gonna sit, rotting. But of course there is a fix. If you search his word, it will stick. That's why my purpose on this earth isn't stopping. Because I just wanna show you that there's a hole. I just wanna show you.
DJ Rompo, keep it locked.